Have you ever stopped to wonder if the foods you love the most could actually be harming your body? We enjoy them almost every single day without even thinking twice. But what if behind the delicious taste, there are hidden dangers quietly damaging your health? Bite after bite, sip after sip. From snacks you grab at the store to fast foods you can't resist, the truth about what's really inside them might completely shock you. In this video, we'll uncover 10 of the most popular foods in the world that could be slowly ruining your health. Some of them are probably on your plate every single week, maybe even every single day. Welcome to BizWorld Explorer, the channel where we dive deep into the hidden truths about the world around you. So stay tuned, because the last food on this list will surprise you the most. Number 1. Instant Ramen Noodles. Instant noodles are one of the most famous comfort foods in the world. They're cheap, quick to make, and come in dozens of flavors. College students, busy workers, and late-night snackers all love them because, within just a few minutes, you can have a hot, steaming bowl of noodles ready to eat. But have you ever wondered what really goes into those shiny little packets? Here's the truth. Instant noodles are far from healthy. They're made with refined white flour, which means the natural fiber and nutrients of wheat are completely stripped away. What you're left with is a food that fills your stomach for a short time, but offers almost no real nutrition. On top of that, most brands are packed with sodium, preservatives, and artificial flavor enhancers like MSG to give them that addictive taste. The sodium levels are especially alarming. Just one serving of instant noodles can contain more than half of your recommended daily salt intake. Eat 2 packets a day, and you've already crossed the safe limit. Over time, this much salt puts an enormous strain on your kidneys and increases your risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. And it doesn't stop there. Studies have shown that eating instant noodles regularly can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and even digestive problems. In fact, your stomach takes much longer to break down these noodles compared to fresh foods, which means your digestive system has to work harder just to process them. Now, does this mean you can never enjoy a bowl of ramen again? Of course not. The key is moderation and making better choices. Better choice. Instead of packaged ramen, try rice noodles, whole wheat pasta, or even homemade ramen with fresh vegetables and lean protein. This way, you still enjoy the comfort of noodles, but without the hidden dangers. Question for you. Be honest. How often do you eat instant noodles in a week? Once? Twice? Or maybe even every other day? Number 2. Sugary breakfast cereals. For decades, breakfast cereals have been marketed as the perfect way to start your day. Brightly colored boxes, cartoon mascots, and catchy slogans all tell us that pouring a bowl of cereal with milk is not just quick and easy, but also healthy. Many of us grew up believing this was the ideal breakfast. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of those cereals lining the shelves are closer to candy than real food. If you take a closer look at the ingredients list, you'll notice that sugar is often the first or second ingredient. In fact, some popular cereals contain up to 50% sugar by weight. That means every spoonful is giving your body a heavy dose of sugar, leading to a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. Sure, it gives you an instant burst of energy in the morning, but within an hour or two, you're left feeling sluggish and craving more food. The problems don't end there. Many cereals also contain artificial colors, chemical flavorings, and preservatives. These additives are used to make the cereal more appealing to children. But studies suggest that some artificial dyes may be linked to hyperactivity and other health concerns. And when you pair this with low fiber and low protein content, you're essentially eating empty calories that don't keep you full. Eating sugary cereals on a daily basis can increase the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and poor dental health. For kids, this habit can lead to sugar dependency at an early age, setting them up for health problems later in life. But the good news is, you don't have to give up the idea of a quick breakfast. You just need to choose smarter options. Better choice. Go for plain oatmeal topped with honey, nuts, or fresh fruit. It's filling, nutrient-rich, and gives you slow-releasing energy that lasts for hours. Question for you. What's your go-to breakfast? Do you reach for cereal, eggs, or something completely different? Number 3. Soft drinks and sodas. For many people, nothing feels more refreshing than cracking open an ice-cold can of soda. Whether it's during lunch, at the movies, or just to beat the summer heat, soft drinks have become a global obsession. But behind that fizzy sweetness lies a hidden danger that most of us overlook. Did you know that just one can of soda contains up to 10 teaspoons of sugar? That's already more than the recommended daily limit for adults. And some larger bottles can pack even more. This sugar doesn't just give you extra calories, it floods your bloodstream, causing a quick spike in energy followed by a crash, leaving you tired and craving even more sugar. But the story doesn't end with sugar. Most sodas also contain phosphoric acid, a chemical added to give them that tangy bite. Over time, this acid can weaken your bones and teeth, making them more brittle. And if you think switching to diet soda is safer, think again. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose may be sugar-free, but research shows they can confuse your metabolism, increase cravings, and may even contribute to weight gain. Long-term soda drinkers face some serious health risks. Studies have linked daily soda consumption to fatty liver disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even a shorter lifespan. One shocking study found that people who drank sugary drinks regularly had a significantly higher risk of dying from heart-related illnesses. The scary part is how addictive soda can be. The combination of sugar, caffeine, and carbonation creates a habit that's hard to break, making it one of the toughest foods to quit. But the good news is, there are plenty of refreshing alternatives. Better choice. Try sparkling water with lemon, lime, or mint for that fizzy satisfaction. Fresh fruit juices without added sugar are also a healthier replacement, though plain water will always be your best friend. Question for you. If you had to give up soda forever, what drink would you replace it with? Number 4. Fast food burgers. Fast food burgers are one of the most popular meals around the world. They're cheap, convenient, and designed to be irresistible. A juicy patty, soft bun, melty cheese, and tasty sauces. It feels like comfort food in your hands. But behind this tempting bite hides a reality that many people don't realize. Most fast food chains don't use the same quality of ingredients you'd expect at home. Many burger patties are made from low-grade meat that's heavily processed. Instead of being pure beef, they often contain fillers, preservatives, and, in some cases, pink slime, a meat byproduct treated with chemicals. This makes the burger cheaper to produce, but far less healthy for your body. The buns might look soft and fluffy, but they're usually loaded with refined flour and sugar, which spike your blood sugar levels and leave you craving more. Then come the sauces. Whether it's ketchup, mayonnaise, or secret special sauces, most of them are packed with added sugar, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. And let's not forget the oil. To cut costs, many fast food restaurants reuse cooking oil over and over again. This creates harmful trans fats that can increase cholesterol, clog arteries, and significantly raise your risk of heart disease. Combine all of this with oversized portions and extra sides like fries and soda, and you've got a recipe for obesity, diabetes, and long-term health problems. Yes, fast food burgers may save you time and money in the short term, but the cost to your health is far greater in the long run. Better choice. Try making your own burger at home. Use fresh ground meat or even plant-based patties. Add whole grain buns, fresh veggies, and natural sauces. That way, you control what goes inside and get both taste and nutrition. Question for you. What's your favorite burger topping? Cheese, lettuce, or extra sauce? Number 5. Potato chips. Who doesn't love the irresistible crunch of potato chips? Whether it's watching a movie, hanging out with friends, or just looking for a quick snack, chips seem like the perfect choice. But while they may taste great, the hidden dangers inside every bag are something most people don't think about. Potato chips are made by slicing potatoes thin and frying them at extremely high temperatures. This process doesn't just make them crunchy, it also produces a chemical called acrylamide, which has been linked to cancer in scientific studies. The longer and hotter the frying process, the higher the acrylamide content, and unfortunately, potato chips often rank among the worst offenders. On top of that, the oil used for frying isn't always the healthiest. Many chips are cooked in cheap vegetable oils that become oxidized at high heat, creating harmful trans fats. These fats increase bad cholesterol, clog arteries, and raise the risk of heart disease and stroke. And even if the label says trans fat-free, don't be fooled. Dangerous compounds can still form during frying. Then comes the salt. A single small bag of chips can contain more sodium than your body needs in an entire day. Too much sodium can spike your blood pressure, put strain on your kidneys, and damage your arteries over time. Combine that with the addictive flavorings like cheese powder, barbecue spice, or extra chili, and you have a snack designed to make you eat more than just one handful. And let's face it, who really stops at just one handful? That's why chips are often called a gateway snack to overeating. Regular consumption doesn't just add empty calories to your diet. It also increases risks of obesity, diabetes, and digestive issues. Better choice. Swap potato chips for healthier alternatives like air-popped popcorn or baked veggie chips. They still give you that crunch without the heavy oil, sodium, and chemicals. Question for you. Which chip flavor do you crave the most? Classic, salted, spicy, or cheese? By the way, if you're still watching this video and finding it interesting, then this is the perfect moment to subscribe to BizWorld Explorer. We create content that uncovers the hidden truths about the world you live in. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. So hit that subscribe button right now and let's continue. Number 6. Frozen pizzas. Pizza is easily one of the most loved comfort foods around the world. Whether it's a late-night craving, a quick meal after work, or a weekend treat, pizza always seems to hit the spot. But when it comes to frozen pizza, things aren't nearly as delicious as they look on the box. The first red flag is the crust. Most frozen pizzas are made with refined white flour, which means you're basically eating empty calories with very little fiber or nutrition. This type of flour spikes your blood sugar quickly, leaving you hungry again soon after. Add to that the fact that the crust is often pre-baked with oils and preservatives to last longer in the freezer, and you're looking at a base that's far from healthy. Next comes the cheese. While it looks gooey and delicious, the truth is that many frozen pizzas don't use real cheese at all. Instead, they often contain cheese products that include artificial flavors, vegetable oils, and stabilizers. These fake ingredients make the pizza cheaper to produce, but far worse for your health. And then, of course, there are the toppings. Pepperoni, sausages, and other processed meats on frozen pizzas are loaded with nitrates, preservatives, and saturated fats. Even the veggies, which should be the healthy part, are often dehydrated and lose most of their nutritional value during processing. But the biggest danger of frozen pizza is hidden in its nutrition label. A single slice can contain over half your daily sodium intake. And let's be honest, who eats just one slice? That much salt puts serious strain on your heart, blood vessels, and kidneys. Combine that with sky-high levels of unhealthy fats, and frozen pizza quickly becomes one of the worst meals for your long-term health. Better choice. If you love pizza, try making it at home with a whole wheat crust, fresh veggies, and real cheese. Or even experiment with plant-based alternatives. That way, you control what goes into it. Question for you: what's your favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni, veggies, or extra cheese? Number 7. Ice cream. Who doesn't love a cold scoop of ice cream on a hot day? It's creamy, sweet, and comforting. The kind of dessert that instantly puts a smile on your face. But behind the delicious taste of this frozen treat lies a darker truth that many people ignore. Most commercial ice creams are packed with sugar, and not just a little bit. Sometimes more sugar than a can of soda in just one serving. This sugar overload spikes your blood sugar levels, causing a rush of energy followed by a crash that leaves you craving even more. Over time, eating too much sugar contributes to obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and even non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. But the problems don't stop there. Many popular ice cream brands rely on artificial colors and flavors to make their products look more appealing. Ever wondered why strawberry ice cream is often pink? That's usually not real strawberries. It's artificial dyes and chemical flavoring. These additives have been linked to hyperactivity in children, allergic reactions, and other health concerns. Then come the stabilizers and hydrogenated oils. Stabilizers keep ice cream smooth and shelf-stable, but they aren't exactly friendly to your digestive system. Hydrogenated oils, on the other hand, are a source of trans fats, the kind of fat that raises bad cholesterol, clogs arteries, and increases the risk of heart disease. Combine that with the cream itself, which is already high in saturated fat, and ice cream becomes a calorie bomb waiting to hit your body hard. Of course, enjoying ice cream once in a while won't hurt you, but the real danger lies in making it a regular habit. Eating it every night after dinner or binging on large tubs can slowly chip away at your health without you realizing it. Better choice. Switch to frozen yogurt topped with fresh fruits, or try dairy-free options made from coconut, almond, or oat milk. They're lighter, more natural, and can still satisfy your sweet cravings. Question for you: if you could invent your own ice cream flavor, what would it be? Number 8. Packaged fruit juices. When you see a label that says 100% natural juice, it feels like you're making a smart and healthy choice. After all, fruit is good for you, so fruit juice must be too, right? Unfortunately, the truth about packaged fruit juices is very different from what the marketing makes you believe. Most store-bought juices are far from the fresh, nutrient-packed drink you imagine. Many are loaded with added sugars, preservatives, and artificial flavorings designed to make them taste better and last longer on the shelves. A single glass of packaged juice can contain as much sugar as a can of soda, sometimes even more. That means every sip is flooding your body with empty calories that contribute to weight gain, diabetes, and tooth decay. Even when the label proudly says no sugar added, you still need to be cautious. Many of these juices are made from concentrates. What that means is that the juice is boiled down, stored, then reconstituted with water before being packaged. During this process, most of the natural vitamins and nutrients are destroyed, and the final product is stripped of fiber. The result? A sugary liquid that spikes your blood sugar quickly, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more sweets soon after. And let's not forget the preservatives. Packaged juices often contain chemicals like sodium benzoate or potassium sorbate to keep them shelf-stable for months. While these may not seem harmful in small doses, consuming them regularly can add unnecessary stress to your body over time. In the end, packaged fruit juices aren't much different from soda. They're just marketed to sound healthier. The absence of fiber, the presence of sugar, and the artificial additives all work against the idea of juice being natural. Better choice. If you enjoy juice, make it at home by squeezing fresh oranges, apples, or any fruit you like. You'll get real nutrients, natural flavor, and all the healthy fiber your body needs. Question for you: do you drink more juice, soda, or water in a day? Number 9. Processed meats, hot dogs and sausages. Hot dogs sizzling on the grill, crispy bacon at breakfast, and sausages at a barbecue. These foods are iconic, comforting, and loved all over the world. But behind their delicious flavor is a serious health warning that many people choose to ignore. In fact, the World Health Organization, WHO, has officially classified processed meats like hot dogs, sausages, and bacon as carcinogenic to humans, which means they can cause cancer. So, what makes these meats so dangerous? The answer lies in the way they're made. Processed meats are preserved by smoking, curing, or adding chemicals such as sodium nitrite and nitrates. These compounds give the meat its appealing pink color and smoky flavor. But when digested, they form harmful substances in the body that damage cells and increase the risk of colon and stomach cancer. It doesn't stop there. Processed meats are also incredibly high in sodium, unhealthy fats, and preservatives. Eating them regularly puts strain on your heart, raises blood pressure, and contributes to obesity. Studies have shown that people who consume hot dogs and sausages frequently are at a significantly higher risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes compared to those who don't. And then there's the quality of the meat itself. Many hot dogs and sausages are made from scraps, fillers, and low-quality cuts of meat that are ground together and flavored with chemicals. In other words, they may taste good, but they are far from being natural or nutritious. Of course, enjoying a hot dog at a family barbecue once in a while won't immediately harm you. The problem is when processed meats become a regular part of your diet. Over time, the risks build up, silently damaging your health. Better choice. Instead of reaching for processed meats, go for fresh cuts of beef or chicken, grill some fish, or even try plant-based sausages that mimic the flavor without the harmful chemicals. Question for you: do you prefer hot dogs at a BBQ or burgers? Number 10. Fried chicken. Golden, crispy, and full of flavor. Fried chicken is one of the world's most beloved comfort foods. Whether it's from a famous fast food chain, a street vendor, or homemade, there's something irresistible about that crunch followed by juicy, tender meat. But as delicious as it is, fried chicken is one of the unhealthiest foods you can eat when consumed regularly. The first problem lies in the cooking method. Fried chicken is usually coated in refined flour or batter, and then submerged in oil at extremely high temperatures. While this gives it that perfect crunch, it also loads the chicken with excess calories and unhealthy fats. Worse still, many restaurants reuse the same oil multiple times. Each time oil is reheated, it breaks down further, creating toxic compounds and harmful trans fats that damage your heart and arteries. Then comes the sodium. To make fried chicken flavorful, it's often marinated or seasoned with heavy amounts of salt, spices, and flavor enhancers like MSG. A single piece of fried chicken can contain more sodium than your daily recommended limit. Too much salt raises blood pressure and increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. Let's not forget the batter itself. That crispy coating may taste amazing, but it's made of refined flour and starches that spike your blood sugar levels. Combine that with the oil and salt, and you've got a meal that's high in calories but very low in real nutrition. Eating fried chicken occasionally as a treat won't ruin your health, but making it a regular habit can lead to serious problems over time. Studies have linked frequent fried food consumption to obesity, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and even a shortened lifespan. Better choice. If you love chicken, try oven baking or air frying it instead. Use natural spices and herbs to create flavor without relying on heavy batter or excess oil. This way, you still get crispy chicken, but with far fewer health risks. Question for you: do you like your chicken spicy, crispy, or both? So, those were 10 popular foods that might be slowly ruining your health. The goal isn't to never eat them again. It's to be aware, make smarter choices, and enjoy them only in moderation. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these foods do you eat the most? And which one shocked you the most after learning the truth? Drop your answers in the comments below. I'll be reading them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to BizWorld Explorer for more eye-opening content about the world around you. Stay curious, stay healthy, and until next time, thanks for watching BizWorld Explorer.